everybody. Welcome to another week with the Quickie.
Oh, wow. Did I sense you just apply the brakes because you heard it? Did you hear it? Oh, my
I didn't
word.
hear anything.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think
we
you
gotta
heard it.
stop with these snarky, smart aleck
I think you heard it.
comments before we go. And we're live.
I think you heard it. She
Hear
said,
me
and the quickie with, and then she stopped. I did it again, didn't I? Yes, you did.
Welcome to this week's Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B. And now the other end over there behind the other part of the glass is that snarky man, John.
I don't even know what you speak of.
Snarky comments.
I don't even know what you speak of.
Oh, I don't know. Being a victim in 3, 2, 1, go live.
No, I said, hi, my name is Miss Bowman. I was victimized by a pan man. 3, 2, 1.
Anyways, yeah, that's basically how we start off every episode.
Yep.
Said no one ever. So this week, we're going to talk about Can You Imagine? And then we're going to fill in the blank. Now, just to let you know, boys and girls, John doesn't even know what these questions are. So
I'm just as shocked as the rest of you are.
Okay, so today is Monday. Mundane Monday. I don't like Mondays. Really don't.
You know, it's funny though. They made all the holidays go over to Monday, so everybody would like Monday. But guess what? Then Tuesday sucked. That's what I discovered. Everyone's like, oh, no, union this and union that. No, it's not fair. Because I mean, you got to realize there's a group of people that believe it's not fair if a holiday falls on a Saturday. It's not fair if a holiday falls on a Saturday. How is it not fair? Well, you have to give us Monday off too then. We have to have a day where we don't work when you wanted us to work. That's why. So then once you do that, then everybody hates Tuesday. Because Tuesday's the first day of the week then.
Oh, gosh, here we go again. All right.
Me, I don't like Thursdays.
Why Thursdays?
I just think Thursdays are a creepy day.
Well, it's not that creepy. It's like the day before Friday, and Friday is like the happy dance day. Friday's fabulous if you work Monday through Friday, that is.
Oh, here we go. The people that do shift work. Thursdays are just creepy.
Why?
Well, you just got done watching that camel. You just got done watching that camel running around the office. Oh, dude! And then everyone's waiting for Thursday is a day everybody's waiting to quit work. It's a very non-productive day. First Monday comes along, they all hate Monday. Tuesday they start doing some work. Then one day rolls around, they all like, oh, there, it's the middle of day. Well, you didn't do anything on Monday. How are you halfway done? So they do a little work on Wednesday, and then Thursday rolls around like, oh, I can't wait for Friday. Can you Friday? You're like, do some work. Friday will be here before you know it. Then they all just sit around waiting for Friday. Me being a manager, I was always like, you know what? I like the retail aspect. Why? Because Friday is not Friday, and Monday is not Monday. So your last day of the week could, if you're in retail, Friday might sound a lot like Tuesday. You might have Tuesday, Wednesday off.
Well, you know, there's one guy that I work with. He only works Monday and Tuesday, so Tuesday technically is his Friday.
And Monday is his Thursday.
Yeah.
So he comes to work. He comes to work waiting to go home. He's like, as soon as he shows up, halfway through the day, he's yelling, "Hump day!" My work week's half over.
You know, I don't know if he does. I'm going to have to ask him that next week when I see him on Monday.
As soon as it's 4:00, he's like, I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait for Tuesday. Tuesday's going to be here before you know it. Tuesday.
So at 4:00, is that when he says, hump day?
No. Noon. Hump day. Halfway through the work week. Hump day.
Hump day.
Oh, yeah.
Halfway through the work week, yeah. Can you imagine only working 2 days, Monday and Tuesday? I mean, like, what's that all about? I want them hours.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You get like $1.56.
$1.56.
She's like, I had to fill the car up today. Really? Took my whole paycheck. Really? You don't get paid much? I get paid well. I only work Monday and Tuesday. Well, that's the problem. After I pay insurance, put gas in it, and make sure I have my tags and stuff done, I don't have anything left.
Yeah. Well,
Do you realize we just talked about hump day and Monday and blowing the days off for 5 minutes? You're
see,
you're a creep.
but see, Monday and Tuesday wouldn't be that bad if you had a sugar daddy or a sugar mama, because then you could just have the rest of the week off to do whatever you want.
I don't want a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. I just want the sugar. I don't want the mama. I don't want the daddy. I just want the sugar. That's all.
Well, given your history, John, I can see why you say that.
Yeah.
I don't mean that meanly.
Oh, trust me. The number of people who have said to me, "Really? Are you sure?" I go, "Yeah, this time it'll be great." How'd that work out? Not that well, but I'm going to do it again. Really? Are you sure? Yeah. So how'd that work out? It didn't go that way.
Not good.
This time it'll be different. Really?
Yeah. Really?
Are you sure? Now they just laugh. They go, "Okay, John, you know I'm not bringing a present, right? Because I've had it. I want you to get up in the cupboard, get something I gave you on the last floor, wrap that up, and that's my gift this year. I'll let you pick."
Can you imagine? And not that we'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to Quickie with Miss B. If you want to learn about how to talk about absolutely nothing, please go back and during the first half of the show.
Because that's what we did.
Yeah, we didn't even get to the question.
See, Christopher, if you're listening to the show this time around, that's what it sounds like.
Absolutely. Okay, you ready for today's question?
Yes.
Okay. When the rumor is that spreads that pizza is being served in the cafeteria.
Ooh.
Imagine. Now, let me tell you something. I gotta tell you this. My old job in the old place that I used to work,
yep.
They had a whole bunch of us, and every year there was a couple of times during the year where we would get like cookies and coffee or some kind of treat for everybody that worked in the building. And I'll tell you what, I swear, the people that were deemed the foodies, they knew this before it was ever even announced, because then they would send out the email, "Please help yourself to some coffee and cookies in the cafeteria or the break room or whatever."
Yep.
And it's like a herd of elephants. They're all going in there at once.
Oh, yeah.
Swarming around those cookies. And let me tell you, if you don't get in there like right quick and get your cookie, you are out of luck.
I worked for about 3 weeks in another company that I've mentioned before, big company. I got to work in the office for about 3 weeks while I was there for some training. Yeah. And they do that, Christine. They do it with pizza and other things like that. Do you know what I used to do? I knew they wouldn't eat all of it in one shot, so I'll go later. But the first thing I would do is when everyone took off and went over there, I would change everybody's staplers and their pen holders around. So imagine coming back to your desk and you have a pencil holder, but you've never seen it before. It looks like a hobo with a big toe. Where did that come from? Somebody else sits down for their big toe hobo pencil holder, and it's not that at all. It's like a big set of lips with pencils sticking out of it. And they're like, "Where did that come from? And where's my who has my stapler?" Now, you were all in there together.
Yeah.
Right? But you now know, I know whose stapler that is. So you're like, where's my stapler? This is your stapler. Where's my stapler? I did not take. Why is your stapler? Yeah, good question. What is my stapler on your desk? And then they look down and go, whose stapler is that? I don't know. Wait, that's not. This is my. Hold on. Wait a second. Those are my pencils. I mean, oh, Christine.
You mean to tell me that when everybody went to the cafeteria or break room to get whatever it was that they were serving, you decided to hang back and mess with people's stuff on their desk?
Yep.
You are evil.
Well, I didn't appreciate the whole scenario because I was working, and all of a sudden, someone went, "Hey, there's food." And everyone went, "Well, you know what? This sounds like a great time not to do any more work." And everybody gets up and you're like, "Wait, wait, aren't we working?" Don't you?
Don't you?
My opinion was always, if there's stuff back there in the break room, you help yourself to it. You're welcome to. And when do you do that? When you're on lunch or when you're on your break, right? That way, everyone's not mowing on at the same time. 80 people standing over slobber. The best way to do it is everybody helps himself to some when they're on break or they're on lunch. These people went, well, sounds like good. You know, let's all go to lunch.
Let's all go to break at the same time.
It's 9:45 in the morning. Let's all go to lunch. So, and they did, and I was like angry. I was like, what? So everyone just quits working. All right. Okay. Yeah. Good luck finding. Yeah. Stapler's a stapler, right? To me, a stapler's a stapler. Let's find out if everybody agrees. Let's do a social experiment, shall we? Does everybody think a stapler is just a stapler?
You are naughty.
We'll know in a minute, won't we?
Naughty. But I got to tell you the other thing too, because you're thinking about that. In my particular group that I used to work in, they would announce to us, okay, we're going to have pizza and we're going to have it at 11:30 in the morning. Everybody's going to take their lunch break at that time. I'll tell you what, at 10:59, everybody was already heading to the room where they were going to serve the pizza.
And that's the stuff that it was like.
I don't understand that. It's like it's not going anywhere, And I mean, it wasn't a very big group of us. I think maybe at that time there was probably 15 on the team. So it's not like you're going to run out of food.
There was one guy. There was one guy I watched who was really slick, but he was also a real creep. Because they would say that, the pizzas are going to be there and all that, and he's like, okay, he's got a lot of work to do, so he would always wait and go downstairs to that front door so he could let the pizza man in. And I'm watching him this one time because I can see over the edge. You can see down there. He sets a pizza on the staircase and helps carry the rest in the back. Then he comes back out to the front door and closes it behind the pizza man, walks up to the staircase, grabs the pizza that was on the stairs, and takes that up to his desk. Right, you just stole the whole pizza? He went, well, I'm not going to get any if I don't, so, I'm like, there's 100. I said, there's 120 people here, and they probably bought 80 pizzas. So if everybody says I have to have my own pizza or I won't get any, well, who's not getting any?
But that's the mentality, though. I swear to God, anytime that you say food in an office, it's like, where? And they're like sniffing it out and running to get whatever it is, whether it's pizza or subs or cookies or whatever.
We had so much fun during that 3 weeks I was there. I did things like I put out a thing that said there were I sold a little note that said brownies in the office. Christine, they're crazy. They went running out there. You know what was in the office?
Oh, yeah.
One of those $1.99 packs of Little Debbie brownies. They're insane, Christine.
But you worked on my previous team, you would have been dead.
But you know what? If they wanted to kill somebody, they're grabbing it. They're still tearing it open, Christine. They're like, well, I'm going to take two. I'm going to take two.
It's like wolves going after.
Well, you're listening to them. They're like, everybody must have already grabbed them because there's only this box left. Well, I'm taking two. And they're willing to take all of them. They don't care.
Oh, yeah.
They want. You hear things like my share. What about me? Like, listen, did you pay for it?
Go out the window.
Yeah, it's like, did you pay for it or what? And then the people that actually feel entitled to anything in the fridge. I always love those people. It's like that commercial where the guy's stomach goes, go ahead and eat it. And he's holding Janine's sandwich, and then Janine walks in and goes, he goes, oh, hello, Janine.
Oh, yeah, that's happened many a time.
Those people exist, though. They actually open the refrigerator and go,
they'll eat the person's lunch. And then that person's like, oh, somebody ate my lunch. And you're like, for reals? Oh, yeah, for reals.
I'll tell you what, the best thing to do ever is, though. All right, I did it, and it was so great. I was shocked that everyone was mad at me, but they got over it fast.
Yeah.
because they knew I was right. I went to the little store on the corner and got squid ink. And then I went to the other little store in the corner and got a Subway sandwich. And I had them load that puppy. They're like,
What's
what do you want on? I got the cold cut combo on. They go, what do you want on it? If it fits on there, I want it on there.
uh-huh.
And they're like, if it fits on there, I want it on there.
For everything.
I want a fistful. So I wanted to have this sandwich sitting in the fridge. That like when you picked it up, it weighed like 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. So this person would not be able to physically control themselves. And then I lifted the bread back and I squirted the squid ink right down along the bread and the meat. And I closed it. So that person's going to hold that sandwich, Christine. They can't believe their luck. They take that first bite. They cannot believe how good this is. There's hot peppers on everything. Christine, they ate the whole entire thing. They come out and they're like, how you guys doing? You're like, everyone's just looking at them like, what in the world? Their mouth, Christine, is black. It's black, Christine. The mouth is black. And it's like, did you eat my Subway? No. Sure about that? It was the squid ink Subway sandwich. Like, what do you mean squid ink? You know, squid ink. Smile. Teeth are black, Christine. Lips are black. You're like, you might want to head off to the bathroom and then get yourself a little wink and a smile in there because, buddy, you owe me a Subway. At first, they're like, you put something in their food? Shut up. Squid ink is food, dummy. It's not like it's poison. I didn't put bleach in it. I put an identifiable marker on my food so that the next idiot that touched it, I'd see.
And on that note, let's go get lunch.